Claude remembers the command that starts your website up. It worked that out weeks ago, all by itself, and it has never needed asking again. It also has no idea what you did in here yesterday. Same tool, same folder, same you, and half of that just fell out of its head overnight. Quick flag, this whole chapter is Claude Code. And if you watched the last one, this next bit is a freebie. How many doors were there into Claude Code? 3. The terminal, the desktop app, and claude.ai/code in your browser. Today's fix works through all three because it is just a file sitting in your project folder. Claude Code ships with two memory systems. They both work, they both help, and between them, they leave exactly one gap, where you got to. That gap is why every morning, you introduce yourself to your own project all over again. By the end of this chapter, that stops. It costs you one small file and one line to connect it in about 2 minutes. It looks like this. Monday, you ask Claude to build a simple website for your business. You pick your colors, green and cream, and you settle on 4 pages. Claude builds the home page. It looks good, and you close the laptop feeling like a genius. Tuesday, new session, you type, add the About page. And Claude says, sure, what colors would you like? You already told it. Yesterday, you watched it use them. If that has happened to you, nothing is broken and you did nothing wrong. You just met a Tuesday problem inside a system that only understands forever. To see why, walk into a kitchen. Picture a kitchen at shift change. The chef going home and the chef coming in have never met, and 3 things have to survive the handover. The note about the regulars, table 4 is allergic to shellfish. The recipe book on the shelf. And whatever is in the oven right now, 20 minutes in, 40 to go, do not open that door. 2 of those 3 came with the kitchen, so let me give you their real names. The note about the regulars is called memory. Claude writes this one itself, quietly, from your very first session. It is switched on before you ever arrive. You have probably never opened it, and it is why Claude already knew that command. Memory collects the things about you that stay true. The recipe book is a file called claude.md, and this one is yours to write. Always use green and cream. Always write in my voice. It does not exist until you make it. And from the moment you do, every future session in that folder reads it first. Those 2 are the whole list. Claude Code has 2 memory systems, and that is genuinely all of them. Which leaves the oven, and nobody ever put a board on that wall. Now think about the homepage is done. It is true today and wrong by Thursday, so neither of those 2 will take it, and it drops straight through the gap between them. So the incoming chef opens the oven door, finds something half-cooked, and starts it again from scratch. That is your Tuesday. So we build the board ourselves. It takes 4 lines. Make a plain text file in your project folder and call it status. For lines is plenty. What you are building, colors included. What is already done. What is next? And a line called careful, for anything you tried and hated, so nobody suggests it to you twice. That file does nothing yet. Claude will not go wandering around your folder hoping to find it, so we hand it over on purpose. Open your claude.md, go to the top, and add 1 line, an @ sign, then STATUS.md. The @ sign is an instruction, and it means read this file too. That is the entire trick. Your rules file already loads at the start of every session, and now it carries the status file in with it. So every session you open in this folder starts with your project already in front of it. Keep the 2 apart though. The day you start filing the homepage is done in a memory is the day Claude confidently briefs you on a project that wrapped up last month. Let's test it. You have 3 places to put things now: the rules file you wrote, the memory Claude keeps, and the status file you just built. Here is the one. I tried a dark version of the site and hated it. Where does that go? Status file, the careful line. And I want to tell you why memory feels like the right answer, because it very nearly is. It sounds like a fact about your taste, and facts about your taste are exactly what memory is for. The difference is that this one belongs to this project. Start writing a cookbook next year, and Claude gains nothing at all from knowing that a dark website once looked wrong to you. Memory is about you. Status is about right now. So, rules never change. Memory is about you. Status is about right now. 2 of those come with Claude. The third one is yours, and it is 4 lines long. Reach for it the moment a project needs more than one sitting. A website, a book, a business plan, a course you are building in the evenings. Anything you close the laptop on and fully intend to come back to. Write it before you stand up, while you still remember what you were doing. Then tomorrow, you get to skip the part where you explain yourself all over again.